Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video for Conan Exiles. Once again, I am in the Isle of Siptah, and this time around I'm going to be doing the Den of the Wolfmen, and this is an Elder Vault. It is the equivalent of a dungeon, and this is something I have yet to look at. I've done all the other bits and pieces with regards to this new DLC content. I've pretty much run out of things to do, and so it's time for me to go and explore these dungeons, have a look at them. I'm guessing they'll be very similar in the way they run, with a few small changes. This is the location for the Den of the Wolfmen. We're going to go and I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. All of the things that I'm taking with me you can obtain in one form or another. I'm probably massively overpowered for it, so we've got some food here to heal and deal with our hunger. This is what I'm using. I'm using the Black Knight set. This has been crafted in one of the benches with a thrall in, so we've got the added armor value to it. Want to be tanky if I can, and I'm going to be using the Venom Drenched Gladius and the Bane of the Dead with the Star Metal Shield over here. We also have the Twice Upon an Arrow bow, should we need to kite anything. Of course, a torch as well, just in case we need it, and some healing stuff and water to drink, so water skins that would come in handy. Now, I've got a thrall with me. This is a tier 4 thrall. We put the best type of food in it. This should give it the best healing. And over here, we've got the gladiator stuff. Again, crafted in the newer benches. I still have the helmet. That was the exceptional helmet. However, I ran out of materials to change it out. It doesn't really make a difference. It is actually lesser than the previous or the newer gear anyways, but that should do good enough. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna have a look at it. This is the first time I'm looking at this dungeon, at this vault, so it's gonna be a combination of a guide with a gameplay, if that makes sense. It's not gonna be straight to the end rush, as I do like to kill all of the creatures in the vault. Some of them do yield the resources that we need. So personally, I like to try and clear out the dungeon completely of all NPCs. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now these guys are to watch out for. They do have knockbacks. So I'm waiting for my thrall to pick up. So normally what I'm going to do is 1 heavy attack and 3 to 4 light attacks on the Venom Drenched Gladius, and then just dot them up. That is the idea. And that's why you don't want to let them hit you. They knock you down. However, the armor is pretty good. It does reduce a lot of damage, as you can see. And in terms of my stats, I focused heavily on weight. So that means I can pretty much loot just about everything in the dungeon. And with regards to the health, I do get a passive health regen when not in combat. So you will see my health bar go up. So these are two important elements for me, and then I think I went with strength with the rest of the points. We do want to do some damage when we hit. I'm going to try and kite these in small groups. We don't want to fight too many of them at a time, although I could probably very easily just deal with them. We do have a thrall, and the thrall hits like an absolute truck. This thrall is the same thrall that I use for the world bosses, and this is the only thrall that I've managed to level up. I'm going to have a look at almost every nook and cranny. I don't want to spend too much time exploring the dungeon. I do realize that it can be quite long, and I'll check out most of the stuff. And one thing I like about the Venom Drenched Gladius, as you saw there, I can actually hit 2 targets in one go. So that is quite a good thing to have on the Gladius. We'll take you as well, and as you can see, we do get the I think it's unstable Eldarium. I believe it's called the Eldarium pieces that we craft the Eldarium bars out of. So that's what I'm mainly after. However, you will also see that I will be looting absolutely everything. I'm going to use my skill of being a pack rat, and normally what I do is I tend to loot everything until I get to a point where I don't need a specific type of resource. I do stash it all away for those darker days, you never know, and I find that this is the best way for me to farm stuff in the game. That just kind of makes or ensures that I always have something or have the materials that I need. And because I like to fight stuff and sometimes I'm not in the mood for the farming part of the game, I find that this does actually help quite a bit. It does shorten the amount of farming that I have to do. Okay, we have aggroed both of these guys, but that should not be a big issue right here. I do like this Venom Drenched Gladius. It is pretty darn cool. And the dots themselves do quite well. I could probably do this dungeon without the use of a thrall and just dot everything up. It'd be a bit more of a challenge in the sense of that I'd have to watch my health. But it is doable if you do have the Venom Drenched Gladius. It's amazing. Now, of course, you do have to delve the Star Metal one-handed sword until you get this particular recipe. It's not as difficult to get, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't find it that difficult. You might have to delve quite a bit. It is expensive, but once you do get the Venom Drenched Gladius, as you can see, it is pretty powerful. And the power does come from the dot. Now, this will be the exact same kit that I'll take with me in all of these Elder Vaults. I will be doing all of them, and after that, I don't know what else I'll be doing. But yes, the Venom Drenched Gladius is one of the swords that I personally like. It's quick, it dots up really quick, as you can see right here, and it does a good job of taking down the enemies. Take that as well. Oh, hey, hello there, buddy. Alright. And I like the combination of the one-handed sword with the shield. I can quickly go from the animation of the final light attack and put up my shield to block. So that's pretty cool. I can basically just be behind my shield and start dotting things up. Alright, we'll deal with you then. Wait for your attack. And here we go. Light. After, well, I was going to say one heavy attack and then several light attacks. I completely messed up that combo right there. But I'm not really taking too much damage, so I'm not that worried. That guy's not having a good day right there. And light. There we go. Couple of dots on you. And that should finish you off. Perfect. We'll deal with these guys. Actually, I'm going to loot this chest right here. And we got two of them. No, they're both on my thrall. That's going to be helpful. So one heavy and then light. Down they go. I'm going to quickly have a look in this section right here, see what we find. I know we're not supposed to go this way, or at least I don't think we're meant to go this way. But if there are stuff to kill, I'll take it. Who knows, we might get some good stuff, as you saw right there. I do find that putting up the shield can sometimes be a bit derpy. And not really as responsive as I'd like it. Right, there's nothing up here. I was hoping there'd be a chest. But it is what it is. Let's continue. Out of stamina. Okay. I'm having a look around, make sure I haven't left anything behind. I should have plenty of space in my inventory to carry everything that we end up looting here. Shield up. There we go. And heavy, which I missed because that didn't work out the way I wanted. Whoa, take it easy, buddy. Let's grab that. So I think the game wants me to go to the left. We're going to go to the right. I saw some stuff there, so I want to clear that out. Sometimes you do miss with the light attacks. Even if we get a couple of tags in, we still manage to dot up, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get behind him. There we go. I mean, this Venom Drenched Gladius is amazing. I love it. Alright. There we go. One down. We have this guy right here. I mean, the thrall hits so hard, it's unbelievable. We'll take that, and we'll grab all of this stuff. And this right here is basically a chest that requires the skeleton keys from the world bosses. Someone told me about that. I can't remember who it is, so massive thank you to that person for letting me know. I didn't know how to open it. So basically, that's what you do with the skeleton keys from the world bosses that you will end up killing at some point. You come into the dungeon, you come across those chests, you loot them, and you generally find a legendary weapon in there. I kind of like the idea. Okay, take it easy over here. Overall, this dungeon isn't all that difficult. I could probably have finished it by now if I went straight to the boss. But I do want to have a good look at it. I want to see what this has to offer. Maybe next time I'll do it, I'll probably just go straight to the boss. My thrall seems to be having a day off right now. That's fine. I said I could do this by myself if I needed to. I mean, this shield and Venom Drenched Gladius is amazing. Yeah, I think Thrallsy is stuck over there. That's fine. We don't really need her. It does help, though, having something to distract the enemies. But it's doable without her. Okay. Maybe she was just having a break. Wow, that was quick. I'll take that. And you want to hit me? I know you want to hit me. Jab, jab, jab. Down you go. Try and deal with you. And one hit. Have the attack. Jab, 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 jab. Shield up. Try and bring you guys into the light because I can't really see what's going on. And maybe not get hit so often. That would help. Let's dot you up. You're not going to last, buddy. We'll take what you have on you. Where's the other friend that you had? Right there. We got what we wanted. Alright. Let's see what we've got in this section. Don't know what you were digging for, but you found me. So now you get a couple of jabs. Alright, so we're gonna deal with this wandering one right here. Oh man, I just love this shield and sword. Right, okay. How am I gonna do these guys? There's 3 of them. Ah, we can deal with them, that's fine. Just wanna try and group them up. It does help if we can group them up. I really like the fact that it goes through 2 or 3 enemies. That's pretty cool. Alright, what about you? We'll take that as well. I mean, that's easily harvestable. But it does shorten the amount of farming for it anyway, so why not? And here we go. Couple of jabs. And just thralls you over there, giving you the last couple of hits. Take all that. So I didn't know that this was going to be the entrance into, or towards the end of the dungeon, but I just wanted to explore the dungeon in its entirety. I mean, it's kind of easy. You just follow these circles on the floor. You step on them. It opens up the gate to the next section of the dungeon. Kind of easy with regards to finding your way around these types of dungeons. I do like what they did there. Now, you. There we go. Okay. We're right here. Oh, careful. We don't want to get hit from the back. We don't want to get knocked off, knocked down. And we do a couple of jabs right there. And we'll do this. Nothing from you. That kind of sucks. Saw some rooms right here. What have we got? Nothing. Alright, fair enough. What about this one? Nothing there as well. And we've got these right here. Same thing. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe you give me something, eh? And this guy looks like he's the boss. So, I will try and kite his ads without aggroing him. And this guy just aggroed straight onto my thrall, but that's fine. The noises they make though when they die is very cringy. There you go. I'm right here. That's it. You look at my thrall. Wow, I just poke you from the back. Now this is the boss right here. Come here. Okay. Whoop, he moved. So that messed up my combo. Heavy, like, oh, I got knocked. Oh my lord. Wait, what are you looking at? Let's give you a couple of jabs right there. And then we move out. Thrall hits you whilst you're looking at me. I'm just going to brave this one and start jabbing him. That was a deliberate mistake. Just trying to kind of add a couple of more dots on him. Get him taking a bit more damage from the poison. And that's pretty much the end of it. We step on this thing right here. Door opens. I'm guessing this is now bugged. Let's see. So we get a black screen. Yeah, so it's still bugged. So the bug here is, as you can see, we do get the narration, but no images associated with the cinematic, which is kind of bad. I do like watching those things. Oh man, this is annoying. Let's pick this back up. And then loot this chest. I make my way out of this vault. And that's pretty much it. Not really that complicated for a vault. You can do this earlier on with lesser gear. Yes, I am slightly overpowered. You can do it with... I would definitely recommend getting the Venom Drenched Gladius if you can. It is definitely worth picking up. As you saw, it's really effective. And you don't really need necessarily the Star Metal Shield, but it does help. It's a good shield to have on you, but you can use pretty much any shield. The idea is you block, then you wait for your opening, start with a heavy attack, then swiftly move into 3 to 4 light attacks, and that kind of puts a stack of 5 poisons on your opponent. Really, really efficient. Bringing in a Thrall does also help. The Thrall can tank the damage whilst you start jabbing away at your enemies. With that being said and done, that is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please don't forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Seftopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description. And, of course, until next time, stay safe, folks.